Oh boy. Can it get any worse for Dodge? Can it get any worse for Dodge? You know, we were hearing rumblings that Ram might get packaged back into Dodge, and, you know, they might only have like one vehicle, being the Charger, having the Hornet, and then having the trucks, but under the Dodge brand, getting rid of the Ram moniker, right? And then, you know, for the two reliable sources that I got from that, I had 7 that were coming from between the European side and the American side, all within Stellantis, that said, yes, while that was initially discussed, it's not anymore. And part of it is because Stellantis couldn't divest themselves of Maserati because of Exor. So it looks like they're going to divest themselves of Dodge. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, yes, I was messaging behind the scenes with some of my other partners in crime, so to speak, other people that cover, you know, Mopar news and just auto news in general, and Butter the Insider and OC Motivator. And I got a couple of emails from people that work at the proving grounds, where like they test the Charger out. And you remember, like, I think it was last week, people from BYD China were actually in Auburn Hills, and people were like, why the hell are they here? And they were touring the building and looking at different things. And then the rumors were coming out that the building was for sale. You saw that on Click Detroit. You saw that on what was it, Detroit, I forget the newspaper or whatever it was that put it out, but Detroit Free Press, is that what it was? There were multiple articles about it, right? That it was going to be going up for sale, most likely. And then BYD shows up, right? Now, who's BYD? Just quick for anybody that hasn't seen the previous videos. They're called Build Your Dreams. They're a Chinese electric car manufacturer. Now, they've done some stuff in the past, partnering with other companies, including, and I don't know if they still work with Tesla or not. There's a lot of accusations out there that they stole a lot of technology from Tesla, yada, 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 whatever. That's not what this video is about. So, lower level people from BYD there last week. This week, top executives from BYD in Auburn Hills at the proving grounds watching the Dodge Charger Daytona EV. Interesting. Why is it interesting? Well, as we were reporting the other day, Maserati was on the friggin' chopping block. The worst performing brand, you know, as far as numbers go, in inventory, sales, cost, all of that stuff. Maserati was on the chopping block. And don't get it twisted, Carlos Tavares was going to sell that shit. It was gone. And Exor, if you don't know, one of the largest investors in Stellantis, is also a huge partner in Ferrari, which also has backing from the Italian government. Italy and Stellantis are not getting along right now. They don't like the shit that Stellantis is doing, building Fiats in Poland instead of building them in Italy. Italy's prime minister is doing president/prime minister. I don't know what their exact title is right now. I believe it's prime minister. Is in China working out deals with battery manufacturers to build those batteries in Italy with Chinese companies. The Italian government offering zombie brands to Chinese companies to build Italian cars that are EVs by China in Italy. Fast moving pace, right? Exor was not about to let Maserati go to China, and Chrysler is up for sale. Despite what you've heard from anybody else, Chrysler is up for sale. Dealers are backing out. We've covered all of this step by step. You can see, anybody that knows anything about the automotive industry can see this clear as day. Chrysler's done. But they needed to package more stuff with it. Now, one of the things that I said that they would probably package with them if it wasn't Maserati, because Maserati would go to Ferrari, would be Lancia or maybe DS automobiles, right? Possibly. Now, it might be Dodge. They might take Dodge and Chrysler and give it to BYD. It makes so much sense as to why, behind the scenes, and I'm going to be full disclosure, I haven't talked to Tim Kuniskis. There's other people that, we deal with that does, but I haven't talked to Tim Kuniskis. But behind the scenes he was disgusted about what could possibly happen depending on numbers, earnings, whether or not the Hornet sold, and it ain't selling for dog shit. It ain't selling. And if they can't sell it, now they have all this inventory on their hands. Now they're hurting. We saw it, over 48% profit cut. Gone. 48% sales. Gone. From this last quarter. They're talking about chopping brands. Dodge does not look good. Stellantis is now, the light bulb's going bing. Wait a minute. Elon is also, the lights on that EVs are not doing good here. All right? Not in America. They're not. Unless you're Tesla. And even they're hurting. But don't get it twisted. I think Stellantis realizes that they can't sell an $85,000 or $90,000 EV that can't beat a used Tesla Plaid that already beats your Demon 170. You would have to make a car so insanely fast that it is the fastest car on the planet, 0 to 100. 0 to 100. They're not. Stellantis doesn't care about the muscle car pedigree or anything else. So, in my opinion, I feel like the rumors could be true. Dodge, as we know it as a brand, if you're part of the Brotherhood of Muscle, is dead. Tim Kuniskis left disgusted and retired. A car guy like that doesn't just quit, doesn't leave. He's still young. No way. Leaves disgusted because they're about to put one of the most iconic American brands and fork it up on a platter with Chrysler and give it to China. That's crazy. All because one of the major investors in Stellantis doesn't want them to divest of Maserati. Don't give that to the Chinese. So could they put Chrysler, Dodge, Lancia, or Chrysler, Dodge, and DS together and package it together and give it to BYD, which gives them the ability to build cars in Europe and avoid those tariffs and build cars right here in America and avoid those tariffs? Yes. How would you feel comfortable driving a Dodge Charger Daytona built by BYD? Might happen sooner than you think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I don't have a big negative thing against China. I love a lot of the phones that come from there. Anybody that knows me from the tech space knows I think Huawei makes some of the best devices on the planet. And I love those devices because I know they're also secure, because there's a reason why the U.S. government banned them. It's because China won't give the backdoor keys to the U.S. government. Are they going to do that with cars, though, that are manufactured here? No. And you're going to have to deal with the quality issues that come out of something with that as well. Not to mention the security issues. We get into a conflict over Taiwan. Who says China doesn't throw a switch and all of those Dodge cars just don't work? Something to think about. Also, I think Stellantis, before I go, I think Stellantis knows they're in trouble, because you know what Elon Musk is going to do? As soon as the price is announced for whatever the top tier Banshee is and they drop it, Elon Musk is going to drop the price of that Tesla Model Plaid to make it $5,000 to $10,000 cheaper. And they're going to say it's faster. So Stellantis is in a no-win here. That's why I think they're already conceding and they're going to give up Dodge. Let me know if you agree with my assessment in the comment section down below. Like I said, give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Go check out TK's Garage too if you want to go see the auction content. You know, exotics, cheap cars, flip cars, rebuilds, all of that stuff. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the next video. Whoopsie!